What's up, YouTube? It's your man Big Nord back at it again. I'm about to check out this convo where Benzino and Electronica, they're discussing the appropriation of hip hop. You know, a lot of people seem worried because rock and roll was appropriated. You know, I believe country music was also appropriated. Let's go ahead and check out these discussions.
You know, the whole 50 thing, 50's like, it doesn't matter as much as this matters with Eminem and what Eminem and what they represent and what's going on with hip hop. And motherfuckers don't understand. This is my last tattoo. And like, this is it. This is it right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this is it. That's the archangel, arch nemesis. That's you. That's the broken wing. That's the soul.
No, you understand. That's you.
That's, you know.
No, you don't understand. Because, like when I asked you earlier, do you ever look at your life? You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, when people talk about, you know, oh, the end of the world, Armageddon, the coming of God, the coming of Christ, the coming of the Messiah, how is this going to take place? Okay, yeah, you believe it, so what? How's it going to happen? You know what I'm saying? And you have to look at what's going, like right now, I don't even know if you really understand what you did by waging war against M, because you ain't waged war against M. It ain't against Eminem. It's against the same power that's backing George Bush.
The same people that Greenspan
right. The same people that Greenspan bowed down to, the same people that Bush bowed down to, the same people that Jimmy Iovine bowed down to, the international bankers. People that create wars, because what you got to realize is
saying some real stuff, because you know, a lot of times, you know, bankers they fund, you know, they might fund two countries, you know, into a war, or you know, they might fund rebels. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of sick shit that goes on, man.
Hip hop right now is the most dominant force on the planet as far as the influence of the minds of the masses of people. The same.
Nah, believe me, yo. Like, do they sit in offices and say, okay, well, in closed meetings and be like, okay, well, look, you know, hip hop is the culture. We control hip hop, then we control the culture.
But everything that you do now is, well, leave your man alone. Leave him alone.
See, but it's not, like, to me, motherfuckers emphasize M, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, M is just a screwdriver. You can't fucking take out a screw with your fingers. M is just she's a tool. You know what I'm saying? M can rhyme good. But they're magnifying it because of the color of his skin.
Right now, you got Universal, you got Interscope, right, with pretty much everything falling up under that. Right. Who's the owner of this? Who's one of the sole controllers of
Jimmy?
Right. Okay, why? Is that by coincidence? No, it's not by coincidence. You don't coincidentally become the most powerful man in music with the ability to say yay or nay on careers.
Yeah, but he got that through the whole Eminem thing, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Shit, he sold a lot of fucking units for Jimmy.
Okay, he sold a whole lot of units for Jimmy, but Nelly sold a whole lot of units. Right. Jigga sold a whole lot of units. Now, not the same amount as M. Hammer sold a whole amount of units.
Right.
So it's not about the amount of units that M sold that got Jimmy in the position that he's in. It's something else that's moving Jimmy, that's moving M. You see what I'm saying? Now the reason why you getting the flack that you getting is because, like right now, if you would have came out dissing Jigga or came out dissing Nas, it wouldn't be nothing. But what you're doing is, if hip hop is one of the most dominant forces on the planet. In Australia, they're trying to live the hip hop culture.
Right.
In Japan,
right,
China,
right,
New England.
Right.
I mean, well, not New England, England,
right,
but
right,
all over the world, right? So, if I'm Satan, I'm trying to jockey for position, because if this is controlling, whoever's ruling the world right now, they'll be dead soon. It's gonna be the youth. Right now, the youth are the ones that's gonna rule in the future. And if hip hop is the dominant influence in their minds, then if I'm Satan, and I know my time is over, God has come to establish the kingdom of heaven, then I'm trying to jockey for position to get control over the minds of the masses of these people. Now what I have to do is, because right now, when you look at hip hop, people know that hip hop, who is attached to? It's attached to us. We created it, blacks, Latinos, you know, poor whites have a part in it, but it's really a culture that's birthed out of struggle, so forth and so on, but for a specific purpose. For a specific purpose, because if it didn't have an aim and a purpose, it wouldn't be as dominant of an influence as it is right now.
Right.
So, in order for Satan to put a lasso on hip hop so they can control it.
About Satan, when I hear Satan, I hear adversary. You know what I'm saying? The devil, Satan, Lucifer, 3 different people. Satan, adversary. The devil is someone who says untrue information about you, as far as a slanderer would be considered someone who slanders you, like in a courtroom. They made devil advocate. Devil's advocate was a courtroom type thing. And in most courtrooms, lawyers slander, you know what I'm saying, one person or the other. And Al Pacino brilliantly played in that role as the devil, you know, a slanderer, a lawyer. Not to say all lawyers are devils or slanderers, but the devil is a slanderer. Lucifer is a light bearer, because at first the devil was, you know, an angel at first. And one bearing light, information, you know what I'm saying, could be good or bad. So you understand what these 3 meanings mean.
Which ultimately will lead to him controlling the minds of the masses of people. He has to put his chess piece out there. Okay, Eminem. They tried with Vanilla Ice. They tried with Marky Mark, but it wasn't successful. Eminem got skills, he nice. Okay, so what? If Pharoah Monch 20 times nicer than M. People don't even know who Pharoah Monch is in his own city. So okay, you got Eminem. He's the chess piece for Satan. Now, you, Benzino, you wage war on him. So, what you do is, you put yourself in a position where you're disturbing a global plan for world domination.
So there you have it. I mean, these brothers are having a very intellectual conversation about appropriation. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Just imagine if rock and roll, a country music, or whatever genre that has been appropriated, just imagine if they had these conversations publicly. There'll be more black kids inspiring them to not just rap. You know what I'm saying? Even though they do have different, you know, elements where, you know, kids are just wanting to be themselves, wanting to grow up and, you know, I want to be a skateboarder, you know what I'm saying? Even if they don't see anybody of their color doing it, they want to do it anyway. Recent history, that's a tribute to Barack Obama, people seeing that image as, you know, quote unquote, the most powerful person in the world. That has inspired kids to know that they could do anything, and it's a beautiful thing. So a lot of these conversations, they should be had. Granted, Eminem, you know what I'm saying, he's a very good lyricist. You know, I don't take anything from Eminem, probably one of the top lyricists. You know what I'm saying, hands down the top white lyricist. You know what I'm saying, I wouldn't say the top black lyricist, but, you know, he's a very talented individual. But these are conversations that need to be had about appropriation, because someone that is of a Caucasian hue, without talent like Eminem, being pushed, you know what I'm saying, hey, that's a lot, that's red flags, you know what I'm saying. But hey, you know, I enjoy this discussion. These brothers are doing the right thing, putting it out there like that, you know what I'm saying. What y'all think about the convo and appropriation of different forms of entertainment? Because a lot of people could say, hey, the NBA was appropriated, you know what I'm saying? Nothing but blacks playing it now. The NFL, you know what I'm saying? It can go both ways. It is what it is. But conversations, you know what I'm saying, like this must be had. And at the end of the day, if somebody is behind a certain individual, pushing them You know, they trying to get paid. You know, whoever, whatever the hue. If I have a rapper, I know his bars aren't, you know, that good, but you know, he has good interviews. He has the look. You know, go ahead and put him out there, trying to get us some money. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's about making money. You know, because ain't nobody gonna feed your family but you. You gotta go out there and get it. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about this convo? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Don't forget to donate, like, comment, subscribe.
Baby, like
Big Nard.
where the audience go. Baby, like where the audience go.
About to go all over again. Outdo my former self, that's a big feat. Me and my dogs worldwide, that's a big leash. Freestyle songs, call it big speech. Okay. Presidential kush, never impeach. In her skin, Don Sim, that's a big reach. Big reach, like you fucking with naughty. You'll pay the price. They not running up, so it must be too costly. I have my way with her, I guess I must be too bossy. I spit that healthy shit, I guess I must be too flossy. Being me as a sinner, deity in the mirror, I guess I must be too godly. Her dress inching up all of a sudden so raunchy. Grill with fire and newspaper, how they start beef. Be around intellectual bad dimes, nap time wasn't caught sleep. She whispered that them jars deep. Big Nard got steep. Coldplay. Olay, how I dodge beef. But I ride for my fam like the car deep. Able to get up and go, I know you saw heat. Giving her a horse pounding, peripherals only saw feet. Turning every instrumental to a Nard core beat. Okay. Petrol for dinner, dragon spitter, this is hardcore heat. Fire. Take your bitch to the salon, she got hardcore feet. Too much. Who winning? Ooh, us. She didn't know what to do with this new touch. I'm on fire, gas me, I'm gonna blow up all day. Nigga, my family all straight. Okay. With the game, they all laced. Okay. The only way you could burn eye is called mace. No Harlem pastor. Run up on me, I cause a rock slide. That's called disaster. Big Nard, the last dragon, such a charming master. Protect my loved ones with my life, don't get it backwards. Hurricane traffic, but I still drove. That's hard. Yeah, I pat myself on the back, I just do that. Okay. Like a Saints fan, say who that? Beat a player, hate a blue black, thinking they a new jack. Everybody that know me say dude strap. Yes. Conceived my son out of town, thinking about not going back. Yeah. But I still drove. And I do it again, cause it's family first at the end of the day. Trying to pass my mama grams at the end of the pay. Bad girl like Big Nard, what you join like the end of the May. Big Nard innocent at the end of the case. Gotta be free at the end of the day. For you, love is true. I throw seasoning on this track like it's on a stew. Messy hoes go sitting like I'm on your boo. She got an apple and she wanna sit on naughty. She roll up but she don't even spliff on Marley. Y'all vampire biting, need to get on garlic. I keep growing, it's hard not to be narcissic or a narcissist. With this new life I'm hardly pissed.